All right, it's Marcellus Sports Shooting Stars. We bring the game to you. I'm here with Coach Steve Schmehl. Man, 17 years with Redline, is that right?
That is correct.
Wow,
Gone fast.
Oh my gosh, well, you must have started when you were 6. But you got a huge game coming up. Before we get to that, I just wanted to pick your brain a little bit. You've seen a lot over the 17 years. This season started 1-4. Your big guy, Joe Sedora, goes down with a catastrophic leg injury. I did the game at York High. I kind of feel like that's the game where things kind of gelled and kind of switched. But now, where you're looking ahead this Saturday to the very first home state basketball game, tell us how special is this season?
Yeah, I mean, it obviously started, 2 weeks before the season starts. We had that terrible injury, and you have to move on. I mean, you realize Joe's going to be okay, and he's going to do everything he can to get back on the floor as quickly as he can. But then everybody has to buy into, we still have to play a season here, and we got to hold it down. And we got off to that 1-4 start. It was ugly at times in those first 5 games, but you're right. I think it started. Guys started to understand their new roles, and we won a couple games in a row. Beat some good teams on the road, Dallastown and York High, and had a couple good wins over at Cedar Cliff in the Christmas tournament. So, when Joe came back, we were playing some pretty good basketball. But obviously, since then, it's been very special. Anytime you're playing 5-6 playoff games, I mean, deep into March, it's been a special year.
Especially with the crowd and excitement coming out here this Saturday, 5 o'clock, right here, Fiske Gym. It's going to be crazy. I heard it's a whiteout. I don't look good in white, so I'm going to wear the Sports Shooting Stars shirt, but definitely come out. We're not streaming it, so you got to come out to the gym and check it out. Looking ahead, I mean, I know they got a really good squad coming here. The Hornets.
Yep.
I know they got a gentleman, Will Barber, who averages almost 20 a game. It's going to take everything. It's going to take all the crowd out there coming out and getting loud. But how important has it been with Redline, the community? I know Ray's Pit Beef and Catering out of nowhere last week said, hey, I want to sponsor this. We got to get it on. Talk a little bit about the Redline community.
Yeah, I mean, and that's what this is all about. I mean, when you're playing all these games, it's for your school, it's for the community, and that big game at Chambersburg, there's a lot of people that weren't going to make that 2-hour drive. So for Ray's Pit Beef to do that, that's really neat. We owe them a lot, and I was able to talk to him and meet him for the first time over the weekend. Actually, what a great guy, and just someone that you don't know that's supporting the program from kind of behind the scenes. And there's a lot of people like that, and to have the businesses and individuals willing to do something like that, it's pretty special.
Yeah, my gosh, I mean, that, hats off to Ray's Pit Beef, but this Saturday, 5 o'clock here, I got to ask you though, I know your college, you're top 10 in scoring, top 10 in assists, so this guy's not only a great coach, but a baller. Do you get the thrill of coaching like you do when you play?
Yes. I mean, it's a little bit different. When you played, you felt like you had a little bit more control, obviously, when you're out there on the court. Once the game starts as a coach, I mean, sir, you can make adjustments here and there, but it's a player's game. I tell that to these guys all the time. No coach is gonna win a game. We try not to lose games, but we're not winning any games. So it's especially this time of year. You need to play well. Guys need to make plays, and we're lucky to have a lot of good players and a good group.
Well, no matter what happens, man, it's been an honor calling your games this year, and hats off to you and your entire staff. I know you got a great staff as well, and Coach of the Year, co-coach of the year for Sports Shooting Stars. I know you're not you're a little more humble than I am. I'd probably have a T-shirt walking around and probably a necklace made, but hats off to you and your staff and your team, man. This is a special year, and we want to celebrate it this Saturday, 5 o'clock, Fiske Gym, right here. Come on out. Thank you, Coach Schmehl. Really appreciate it.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Yep.
Cool.
We bring the game to you. Contact us, sportsshootingstars@gmail.com.